Now get your ring, honey. You see? Really good. Marry me salmon, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't it look delicious? It smells so good. It's like it's a spell or something. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Joy D with another scoop from the Joys of Cooking and Living. Today I am very excited about this recipe. It's called Marry Me Salmon. So some of you have heard of it and some of you haven't, but today by the end of this vlog you're going to be familiar with it. So my ingredients, I have, of course, you have to have salmon for this recipe, right? So I have a whole salmon. I have unsalted butter, smoked paprika, some black pepper, I have garlic powder, onion powder, then we have salt, olive oil, white wine vinegar, some grated Parmesan cheese. I've got some minced garlic that we're going to use. We have an onion that we're going to use as well. And then we have some heavy whipping cream. And we have some, these are some cherry tomatoes. And also we're going to have pasta with this dish. So I've chosen to use fettuccine pasta. And I also have spinach. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get our seasonings together for this Marry Me salmon so that our salmon will be banging. Because what is meat without seasoning? Not much. So let's get to it. We're going to get 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of black pepper. We're going to do a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to do a teaspoon of garlic powder. And a teaspoon of onion powder. My favorite onion powder. Can't go without that onion powder. Yeah, we gotta make sure our seasonings are together. Because by the end of this recipe, they're gonna be falling in love. It's gonna be great. Alright, so we got all our seasonings, so we just gotta mix them up. So now that our seasoning is mixed, we're going to get started with our salmon. We've already pre-washed our salmon, pre-rinsed our salmon, and now I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on here. Just a little bit. Alright, that's plenty. To help the seasoning to stick. And then I'm just gonna do the front and the back. So I'm just gonna get this spoon and just, drizzle on the salmon. And just pat it lightly. And make sure we salmon the back of the salmon as well. We want the whole salmon to be seasoned. The olive oil helps the seasoning to stick. Just the tip of the day. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna fry our salmon. So we're gonna put a little bit of olive oil in here, just a little bit. We're gonna turn it on medium heat, so about 5. I'm gonna let it heat for a second. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start frying our salmon. Our cast iron skillet for like a minute on each side. And it helps to put your timer on like a minute so that you won't, you know, you can keep an eye on the time. Get your spatula. So you see the salmon is cooking. And it's that time to turn it back over. Then it looks beautiful. So I'm going to turn it over. Cook it on the other side for about a minute and a half. And I'm going to add a tablespoon of unsalted butter to give it a little flavor. Okay. Go ahead and turn it to the side because it's been about a minute. And I'll go ahead and put the rest of them in here as well. I can't wait to taste that salmon. It's gonna be so good. We're gonna get ready to turn it on the other side. The ones that are leaning on the sides, we're gonna turn them on the other side so we can make sure that every side is evenly cooked. Okay. Gonna be some good salmon. I can tell. So we're gonna go ahead and take our salmon out. As y'all know, with salmon, it's gonna take a minute. And then for the ones we just put out, we're going to turn them on the other side. One more time. And then I'll turn them on the side. Alright, so now we're going to turn it on the side. Let them little hands get a little good. It smells so good. I can't wait to eat it. So it sounds like it's time for our salmon. Make sure since it's been cooked on both sides. So we're going to take it out. I think this is gonna cook on both sides. It's a little nice now, so good. Yeah, it was really good. I can only imagine what it tastes like. It's really good to cook your fish in cast iron. Feel it very, very good idea to do that. We're gonna get our pasta together as well while we're finishing wrapping up the salmon. Just boiling some water for the fettuccine pasta. And this salmon should be ready by now. So take it out. Put this cast iron skillet on. So right now all I'm doing is putting my fettuccine pasta in the water, boiling water. And I put a little salt in there. So now I'm gonna just boil my pasta. And I'm gonna do it the correct way. All you do is just put the whole stick like this in the bowl. This recipe is going to be so good, and it's good to make it during the winter months, cold months. It's February, so it's still pretty cold outside. For cuddle season. I'm just going to go ahead and cook the whole box. It's like 2 pounds of pasta, so it'll, like if you have like you and your significant other, y'all can probably eat this recipe about maybe 2 or 3 days, maybe 2 days tops. So I'm gonna let that boil. We're gonna multitask. Hard, right? So I'm gonna sit the salmon over here so it doesn't fall on the floor. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a 1/4 cup of olive oil. We're gonna turn it on medium high. 1/4 cup of olive oil. So 1/4 cup of olive oil, and I usually use extra virgin olive oil. The whole pan, get some olive oil. And so now we're gonna put our onions in the pan to start cooking as well. We're gonna start making our sauce for our marinade salmon. We're gonna put our onions in the pan so that we can go ahead and start cooking our sauce for our marinade salmon recipe. I love onions. Onions are very, very, very healthy for the heart. And they also are good with seasoning as well. A great meat tenderizer. We're just gonna, stir it in, let all of it cook. And don't forget about your pasta. This pasta is looking really good over here. We're continuing to cook our onions. We're going to add some minced garlic. So we're supposed to add 4 cloves. So we're going to do 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons equals 4 cloves. We're continuing to put the onions here. And now we have the minced garlic. Smells so good, so vibrant. The flavors are so vibrant. And then continue to let the pasta cook until it's tender. This salmon recipe, marinade salmon, is already making me fall in love for real. Smells so good. And a little bit of butter in here as well. Okay, next we're going to add a half a cup of white wine. And continue to let it cook. I'm going to turn this pasta off because I believe it is done at this point. So we're continuing to stir. We want the white wine to cook throughout the onions and the garlic. Make sure it sautés in throughout the veggies, the onions and the garlic. You want this to be flavorful, baby, because you want a ring, ain't that right? You want a ring. Next, we're going to add our cherry tomatoes, and of course, you want to cut those in half. I'm just going to continue to stir in our ingredients so that we can have this flavor throughout our dish. Make sure it's cooked. Make sure it's marinated throughout the whole dish. This marinade thinner is going to take the fire away from it. We're going to fit it out. We'll add our spinach next. Let it cook. Make sure all the spinach is cooked. It looks so pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah, the spinach cooking. And then next we're going to put in the heavy cream. So now we're going to add 2 cups of heavy cream. I'll put it on about 6. Make sure all your vegetables and everything is in it. And all those flavors marinating together. Like marinade salmon, marinating together. This is gonna be so good. Okay, so we're gonna continue to stir. And we're gonna add in some salt. Gonna add onion powder. Smoked paprika. I'm gonna add some garlic powder. And a little bit more onion powder because I love onions. Just a little bit more. Okay. A little black pepper. Just gonna stir. Turn it down a little bit. It smells so good. It's like it's a spell or something. Now I'm gonna put 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. The sauce is starting to thicken up. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna put our salmon back in the pan. Let it marinate a little bit with the sauce. Oh, it tastes so good. Perfect. And then we get some of our pasta. Put your pasta, your fettuccine in your bowl first. I'm gonna let it sit and thicken, and then I'll put the sauce and the salmon in the bowl with the pasta. You see? Really good. Marry me salmon, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't it look delicious? Marry me salmon with fettuccine pasta. Now, thank you for joining me on another episode of The Joys of Cooking and Living. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of the upcoming vlogs. Because trust me, honey, you don't want to miss it. So there you have it. Marry me salmon. Now get your ring, honey. All right. See you later. Bye.